The Seattle Seahawks are looking to make it 4 straight wins when the team hosts the Minnesota Vikings under the primetime lights of Monday Night Football. This is the second straight road game for the Vikings, who are coming off of a loss to the Patriots, making their record 6-5-1.
Really an exciting matchup. This is a difficult team to play in many ways. They're such a good team across the board. Their numbers are great, and the players, we know so many of these guys are so familiar to us because they've done so much, and Coach Zimmer's system is a problem. So this is the kind of matchup that we need. We need tough matchups with teams that really challenge us in many ways, and this is one of them for sure. And they keep coming at us, so it's just the way it is.
Veteran Kirk is in his first year with the Vikings, and he's having one of the best seasons of his career. Already he's thrown for 3,500 yards and is completing 71% of his passes.
He's at his very, very best. You know, as the guys keep growing, he's the same years I think as Russ. They just keep getting better. You know, as they grow and they learn, and they have great coaching, and they just take advantage of it, and they continue to become more in command of the game. And he looks like he's totally got it wired.
It's pretty much the same thing. Quick game. They kind of incorporate a lot of the things that he was running with the other team. It's he gets the ball out really fast. He try to complement it with the running game. Sometimes when they get down in the score, they pass a little bit more. And, when he takes his shots, he's pretty accurate. But, if you blitz and kind of get in his face, and, he's, I guess, the highest quarterback with the balls being batted down. So, we understand the game's going to be quick game and trying to hit the backs of the flats or the tight end over the middle and take your shots when you can.
The Vikings like to throw the ball a lot, and Cousins has a dangerous receiving core to throw to. Adam Thielen currently leads the league with 98 receptions. He's second in receiving yards and fifth in receiving touchdowns. They also have Stephon Diggs, who is sixth with 84 receptions and is averaging nearly 10 yards a catch.
They're good players. They have a good quarterback. I think they have a really good scheme. I think the quarterback knows how to get the ball to them, and they know what to do when they get it. And the guys they understand how to receive, and they understand how to run routes. And they're a really good, skilled football team. So I think they work well together.
Oh, they're good. They got a bunch of receivers. They got a great tight end. That can get the job done too. So, I'm not surprised that you pass it. You got, running backs who can get out in the flat and make plays, make people miss. You got a receiving group that can go up and jump over people's heads and outrun guys down the field. And you got a tight end who doesn't mind coming over the middle and getting hit.
While the Vikings are keen on throwing the ball, head coach Mike Zimmer says he wants to get back to running the ball. Latavius Murray and Dalvin Cook, their top two running backs, are averaging over 4 yards a carry.
They've got good runners. I mean, he's really good, and Latavius, he's really good. They got big-time strike ability. They're both averaging over 4 yards a carry. Last week they averaged almost 8 yards a carry in the game. So this is just a really loaded-up team that they can go either way. They could run it or they can throw it.
Well, unfortunately, the Seahawks will be without guard DJ Fluker, who suffered a hamstring injury in the last game. And this is going to be a tough test for the Seahawks offensive line, as the Vikings pass rush has 36 sacks this season, led by defensive end Danielle Hunter, who has 11.5 this year.
They play really hard. That's the first thing. I mean, they're unbelievable effort. They finish well. They rotate guys through, which is good. And, he's really quick. He's quick. They're all elusive. So it's not just getting them blocked to start. It's that when you're on them, you got to be able to finish blocks, because they have a really innate ability to kind of slide off blocks or to kind of get skinny and get around a guy. That's where they're tough.
They got a really good defense, and it all starts up front with their front four and the depth that they got. And then they have, excellent linebackers and secondary.
As for the Seahawks, Pete Carroll and the coaching staff want to get better at tackling after giving 386 passing yards last week.
We got to get rid of the couple mistakes that hurt us, and then we missed like 3 crucial tackles that were worth about 80 yards, after the miss. And so it's a couple errors that we got to clean up, and then the tackling needs to be better and the game would be different.
Well, once again, the Seahawks will be under the lights of Monday Night Football, and since Pete Carroll joined the team in 2010, the team is 7-2 in Monday night games.
a big opportunity Monday night. You know, there was some talk on the broadcast I hear about the crowd, and I think the 12s will probably go crazy on this one, just like they always do. And let's not leave any doubt at all. Let's be wild and loud and have fun and enjoy the heck out of it. We'll try to play accordingly to make it such. So, we'll look forward to it.
Well, Kickoff is set for 5:15 Pacific. You can watch it live on ESPN or, of course, listen to it on the Seahawks Radio Network.